Hey, y'all. Hey. Welcome to the Life Café, where our slogan is, get a life. My name's Flo. I'll be your waitress. So, you know, people come here to the Life Café not just for the wonderful food, tremendous atmosphere, and my sparkling personality. They also come here to discover something about themselves. Do you have reservations? No? You don't have reservations? Well, what kind of person are you? The kind of person that just barges in on life? Who expects life to hand everything to you? Is that you? Or are you prepared? Are you the kind of person with an expanded awareness who can anticipate challenges? Yeah, I thought that might be you. What's the name of your party? Brendalyn? Is that one word or two? Oh, well, it looks like there's about 70 of you, so we'll just push some tables together. Now, before we find a place for you to sit, where is it you like to sit? Where is it you like to sit in life? You don't care? Well, if you don't care, we're liable to plop you down just anywhere. Maybe we'll put you down by the bathroom. Pew! Or, are you the kind of person who likes to sit in the back of the room? The back door in life. Something happens in life, you don't like it, you just leave. Is that you? You order something, you don't want to pay for it, so you just split. Mr. Dine and Dash. Or are you like me? Do you like to sit in the front of the cafe, by the window, where you can see everything that's going on around you? Is that you? I thought that might be you. We'll find you a place by the window. Now, let me tell you about food here at the Life Café. Some of the food is real good. Some of the food ain't fit to eat. Ain't no good at all. But there's an important thing, an important rule here at the Life Café. You get what you order. That's the rule. You get what you order. You order grits, I bring you grits. You say, oh no, I was hoping for chicken fried steak. And I say, no, you ordered grits, you get grits, and on a bad hair day, I might tell you to kiss my grits. You see, some people, they come here to the Life Café, they order something, and they don't want to pay for it. You know, dysfunctional relationships, codependent partners. I say, you ordered it, you eat it, and clean your plate. Now, let me show you the menu here at the Life Café. It has 3 pages. The first pages are cliche appetizers. We have a bird in the hand, a bird in the bush, and 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, all of these are real dry, real boring. They're dusty. They're just downright dusty. So they come with a complimentary glass of porter under the bridge. You may not like anything on this page, but look at it if you want. Page 2 is our mediocre meals. Now, these are some meals, you've had them before, but you just can't quite give them up, can you? You just love that so-so souffle, those tasty normal nachos, and that unfulfilling sandwich. You know, people, they come in and they order the unfulfilling sandwich. I can't figure it out. It ain't no good. They go away, they come back the next day, they order the same sandwich again. This time they say, hold the mayo. If you like the unfulfilling sandwich and the I don't want to take a chance chicken, then you may like our specialty on this page, the chicken and dysfunctions. Now, for some of you in this crowd, we can make it a la mode with all the I scream! Gotta have it on for slow. Gotta have it on. Look at it. I gotta tell you a story about that later. Okay. So with all the I scream. So my favorite page is page 3. This is our courses in courage. We have fricassee of faith, and we have grilled carpe diem. It's a daily special for a lot of people. Or you may want our Santa Fe version, grilled carpe manana. It takes a little longer to cook, but it's really good. We also have linguine of love, we have forgiveness filet, and friendship flambé. And we have something else you might like. Our pride pizza. It's real good. Sometimes a little hard to swallow, if you know what I mean. So you decide what it is you'll have at the Life Café. And while you're deciding, I want you to take just a minute to go to the kitchen and meet our cook. That's with a capital C. Our cook loves to meet everybody that comes to the Life Café. He loves to fix for each and every one of you exactly what it is that you most crave in life. But the funny thing is, the cook knows that some of the food here is real good, and some of the food ain't fit to eat. But our cook also knows that you decide what you'll order at the Life Café. Bon appetit. You know, before I start my message, I have to tell you, it'll take me a while to get rid of the southern accent, but this wig was dyed to match my hair color when I was 20 years old. I'm much older and wiser now.
I'm leaving that in the video. We're not cutting that.
But the first time I ever wore it, I wore it to work, and I didn't know you were supposed to pin them down. And I did that very thing. And I reached back to say hello to somebody, and my wig went fly. So that was the first time that's happened since then. So interesting. Okay. So, God is, I am. The truth is, I let go, I give thanks. I forgot to take those chewing gum out. I usually hand it to Carolyn. Where's Carolyn? Okay, so I want you to affirm these 5 steps by repeating each one of them after me. God is.
God is.
I am.
I am.
The truth is.
The truth is.
I let go.
I let go.
I give thanks.
I give thanks.
So my purpose in today's message is to support you in consciously ordering what it is you want in life. And the human condition is that we unconsciously get what we don't want, right? Because we're not paying attention. And the spiritual solution is consciously getting what we most crave in life. Okay, there's a way to do that, and these 5 steps will help us to do it. So what would it be like for you if you were able to get what it is you most crave in life? What is it you most crave in life? What?
That's a tough one. Peace.
That's-
Peace.
Yeah,
And contentment.
peace. So we have to be conscious. Love. We have to be conscious. What is it that we most crave in life? And is that what you're ordering? Are you ordering what it is that you most crave in life? Or are you just taking whatever shows up? It's hard to get rid of the southern accent once it started. So, the principle that I think most goes along with this, the spiritual principle that most goes along with today's message, is the law of mind action. It's one of Unity's 5 basic principles. And it says, thoughts held in mind produce after their kind. Not fleeting thoughts, but those thoughts that we hold not only in our mind, but in our heart, that we really believe, whether they're negative or positive. Thoughts held in mind produce after their kind. And one of the scriptures that I think is most relevant today is from Paul's letter to the Romans, chapter 12, verse 2. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And the good news is we can renew our mind anytime. That's what new thought is. People think new thought, new age are interchangeable terms, and they're not. New thought is mean, let's have some new thoughts about whatever situation we're going through. Let's not live in the old thoughts, the old beliefs, the old attitudes. Let's have some new thoughts and bring some new thought to this situation. So in her book, Building Your Field of Dreams, Mary Morrissey details 5 steps that she learned from Dr. Raymond Hollowell, who was the dean of the former International New Thought Alliance Ministerial Program. And these thoughts can help us get what we want in life. The first thought, or these steps, I should say, these 5 steps are what we repeated already. God is, I am, the truth is, I let go, I give thanks. So God is. That's the first thing we've got to know. That's the first step. That we have to remember that when we get lost in the drama, the detail, and the circumstances of our problems, we have to remember there's something else. And that something else is God. And we know in Unity that there's only one presence and one power in the universe and in each one of our lives. And that is the presence and power of God. And there's evidence everywhere of this presence and power. There's order in the universe. The planets are not colliding. Trees and flowers are growing. The intelligence of our body knows how to renew itself. All because God is. So that's the first step we need to remember. Right in the midst of a situation, God is. The second step is, I am. We are not limited by our physicality or our mentality. Who we are is so much greater because we were created in the image and likeness of God. That means that all that God is, we are, even if we're not acting like it, right? And our life is part of this universe. Our life is connected to all life. We cannot be separate from the power of God because right where we are, God is. That's why Moses said, where you stand is holy ground. Because we are not only human beings, we are divine beings. And we've taken on this body to do whatever work is ours to do on this earthly plane. So someone shared with me the other day a prayer that a former minister shared with them, or their congregation. It was, God in me, God as me, God is me, now. Yay! I like the last part. So God in me, God as me, God is me, now. Yay. That's I am. So we have to remember that if we just rely on our limited humanity, then we may not get what we, we may not order what we get or whatever. We may not get what we order if we're relying on ourselves alone. The third step is, the truth is, ... And we get to fill that in given the situation. So we must direct the truth, that is, with a capital T, to the particular area in our lives that we are focusing on. The truth is, there's nothing we are facing that's bigger than God. I like the saying, don't tell God about your big problem, tell your problem about your big God. Okay? So whatever the challenge, we must remember to lift ourselves to a higher dimension of knowing. So in Unity, we use affirmations of truth with a capital T. We don't say, I have a red Cadillac, I have a red Cadillac, I have a red Cadillac. That is not a statement of truth. A statement of truth is, this is an abundant universe and there's more than enough for me. The truth is, I am made in the image and likeness of God, and I have access to that one mind that we are all one of and one with. So God is, we are, and the truth is that whatever we're facing, God is greater than what we're facing. Greater than limited income, troubled relationships, disease, fear. None of these things are bigger than God. And the truth is, God is greater than any challenge. So we're like, God is, I am, the truth is. And then I let go. Boy, that's the one we like the best. Don't we love to surrender? All right. Because God is, and because we are part of the life that God is, the truth about this situation is that God is greater than anything we are facing, so we can let go and let God. We're not letting go to the situation. We're not surrendering to the situation. We're surrendering the situation to God, to our divinity instead of our humanity. So we can let go of our fear, we can let go of anxiety, resentment, worry. We can relax, we can trust, we can breathe. So notice your body right now as you consciously breathe in and out. And just silently say to yourself, I can let go. Let your shoulders drop down a bit. Unwrinkle your forehead. Unclench your jaw, let your jaw just kind of open and relax. You feel the difference? It feels good to let go. So letting go opens our inner receptors so that we can hear the guidance of the still small voice. And as we let go with our mind and body, we feel peace. Anywhere, right in the midst of the situation, we can be at peace if we let go. And the fifth step is, I give thanks. So gratitude creates a field of energy that provides an environment in which the seed of our potential has room to grow. So when we feel gratitude and give thanks, we can see beyond what we do not have. We can appreciate what we have, and we can make room for all that is forthcoming. We can hear the whisperings, the wisdom of the still small voice, which is our intuition, and we can allow it to gently guide us. So how do we take these 5 steps? God is, I am. The truth is, I let go, I give thanks. Well, we know, if you've been here for any time at all, that it's always prayer and meditation. So we can use these 5 steps in our formal meditation practice, but we can use them more informally throughout the day to replace fear and doubt with faith, trust, and hope, and to lift our thinking above the old thoughts to new thoughts. Lift our thinking to the mind, the one mind. And we can practice it more than once a day. We can practice it, I'd say let's set a goal of practicing it 3 times a day for a month and see how our life changes. So what we want to do is use these steps to take our mind off the problems and put it on God. God within, God without, God, all that God is, that we are one in God, one with God. So that then we can allow the how-to to emerge. Because if we know the what is God, then we can lift our awareness and receive the guidance of how to do what we need to do. So just when you find yourself fearful, doubting, then pause and say, God is. There is only one presence and one power in the universe. God is. I am. I am part of this presence and power. I cannot exist apart from it. The truth is, there's nothing I'm facing that's bigger than God. So I let go and trust. I give thanks even before I receive. I am grateful for what I have, and that gratitude opens me to greater possibilities. So I celebrate that we leave the sacred space today ordering what it is we want in life, and because we know that we get what we order. And let's begin ordering right now in a sacred time of shared prayer. So I invite us to focus our attention on the breath. And just observe as our breathing slows down and deepens on its own accord. Allow each breath to move in you, through you, as you, without obstruction. As your attention to it relaxes the body, quiets the mind, and opens the heart. In this relaxed state of body and mind, we acknowledge spirit moving in our life, showing us how to trust, and helping us find the inspiration we need to meet any challenge. In this relaxed state, we set our intention to remember to turn within for the strength we need and the willingness to receive. In this relaxed state, we turn within, silently affirming, God is. There is only one presence and power in the universe and in my life. And that presence and power is God, by whatever name we call the divine. God is. I am. I am. God in me. God as me. God is me. Now. Yay. I know I am in the silence. The truth is, there is nothing I'm facing that's bigger than my divine self. The truth is, God, my divinity, is greater than any challenge. This is the truth. And I know this truth in the silence. I let go and trust. I let go of fear. I let go of anxiety. I let go of resentment. I let go of worry. I let go and find inner peace as I let go and trust in the silence. I give thanks. Even before I receive, I feel gratitude for what I already have, and I allow that gratitude to open my heart, my life, to greater possibilities in the silence. As we gently bring our attention back to this place and time, silently say, thank you, divine oneness, for the realization of oneness, for the truth that is, for the courage to let go and trust, and for a grateful heart. I feel gratitude and I give thanks, saying thank you, thank you, thank you, that it is so and so it is.